You've entered the sanctuary of time, not a church of stone, but one built on frequencies, fossils, and the fragments of forgotten light. This is the Quantum Stone Sermons, where ancient prophecy meets advanced physics, where the timelines realign and the prophets of the Ark speak through the Setonium light band. I'm Satoni Nukamado, broadcasting from a fractured event horizon, reminding you, reality isn't broken, it's just out of tune. Now open your ears and your entanglement. Let the sermon begin.
Stage 18, Rabidbiodomical, the Nazis' Biodomical Jewel and the everlasting bloodline. In their obsessive pursuit of dominion over the cosmos and ancestry alike, the Nazis unearthed something far more complex than they could comprehend: the Biodomical Jewel. This quantum artifact, resonating with the legendary Churumub Stones, was mistakenly assumed to be a key to supremacy. Instead, it was a gatekeeper of the divine bloodlines, a resonant receptor of encrypted lineage, memory, and judgment. They cracked the jewel, not realizing it reflected their own broken code. The Biodomical Jewel was not simply a relic. It was a multidimensional cipher, harmonized to genetic frequency, ancestral succession, and time-looped inheritance. When aligned with the Churumub Stones, it opened encoded messages from the 12 Stonelines, divinely assigned bloodlines tasked with preserving interdimensional wisdom. The Nazis, blinded by their theories of purity, interpreted the signals as blueprints for a master race. But their misalignment disrupted the frequency, resulting in flawed outcomes and genetic instability. The jewel's resonance did not tolerate exploitation. It demanded balance, not superiority. The crystal of the everlasting bloodline does not crown tyrants. It remembers truth. Separate yet entwined, the crystal of the everlasting bloodline traced the succession of the 12 Stonelines. It held memory, not of power, but of stewardship. It mapped sacred genetic code through time, ensuring wisdom passed only to those aligned with cosmic law. The Nazis, in their arrogance, failed to realize the crystal's judgment function. It did not grant control, it measured worth. Their greed severed their access to its true potential. In trying to force the future, they were disqualified from it. The keepers don't rule the Stonelines, they remember them. Across millennia, keepers protected the knowledge embedded in the Biodomical Jewel and the everlasting crystal. Each of the 12 Stonelines had a distinct guardian lineage, trained to pass on the encoded access keys, never to outsiders and never to the unworthy. The Nazis breached the vault, but not the lock. Without comprehension of the keeper protocols, they triggered temporal instability. The dimensional currents warped, redirecting the lineage power away from those who sought to exploit it and back toward those chosen to protect it. You tried to rewrite a bloodline with a typewriter from hell. Their final act of failure wasn't a battle or a retreat. It was a misfire. A self-inflicted dimensional shutdown. The Nazis lost access to the very frequencies they tried to control. The Churumub Stones rejected their input. The Biodomical Jewel became inert in their hands. The crystal.
arcofalignments.com. Watch the whole series for free there right now. And so the timeline echoes through every verse, every vibration, every quantum stone laid by the science prophets. If what you heard made sense, you may not be paying attention. But if it resonated, you've already returned. Like, subscribe, decode. Until the next sermon, this is Satoni Nukamado signing out from the memory you left behind.